Hey guys, how's it going? DUJ2 here, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. Okay, so we have apparently a lot to talk about in this video. We're also going to talk about a little bit of the Hades Cup at the end, but let's start. I want to start here first. So this tweet came out today at 3:49 p.m. Odd time for them to tweet too. For everyone on the hashtag Hades Cup, and need a breather before challenging again, here's a peaceful image. Just take a few deep breaths, march on. This is new. And yes, I am going to talk about all the stuff that's going on with Twitter right now. I've been working on something right now. I'm going to have a Let's Talk later tonight, and I'll be releasing that probably tomorrow, where I am going to talk about this new development on Twitter, on Reddit, and all that. We're going to go through it. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to give you guys what I think about it, my opinion about it. But yeah, so don't worry guys, we're definitely going to talk about that, but we're going to talk about that in depth in another video. But I got to say, yeah, I mean, that's new. That's definitely new. Now, something else that is new is this. Also tonight. Oh wait, well let's start here. Also tonight, we're kicking off a slew of campaigns to celebrate KH's 15th anniversary. Plus the September Coliseum update is here. So I'm guessing the September Coliseum is or are these okay, let's break this apart one by one. Also tonight, we're kicking off a slew of campaigns. So does that mean we're going to get a bunch of different campaigns? Now, campaigns are usually banners, avatar boards, or something else that is being sold to us, okay? It doesn't say challenges, though. But Zero AP campaign, it could be Zero AP is coming back. So if you guys can see the chat too, chat's going crazy right now. Yeah, so I mean, there could be multiple different things going on here. I'm very curious to see what this slew of campaigns is. You know what? It's interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so that's the first one. Well, that's the second one, actually. But the first one is, of course, probably one of the most highly anticipated things that the community has been waiting for quite a while. The wait is over. Sephiroth EX arrives midnight. Get him and another tier 6 medal from this exclusive deal. Okay, so this is going to be an EX medal deal. It is an EX medal banner. As an EX medal banner, for those of you who don't know, Sephiroth EX is obviously the first tier 6 medal that we have coming to us, but there's another one coming at the same time. I have no idea. I don't even know what the tier 6 medals are in JP, actually. But if you guys want to know who does know, it is DHE. So definitely I'm going to leave some links down below, and also at the end of this video some links. Maybe I don't know exactly what DHE has. I don't know if she's talked about Sephiroth EX yet or anything. You guys have to go check out DHE's channel. I'm actually definitely going to leave a link to a video that's going to pop up way over there at the end, and the link in the description. I was hanging out today on DHE's stream, and she pulled in JP and she broke the internet. Man, yeah, it was amazing, guys. It was amazing. So I highly recommend you go check that out, and also highly recommend that you guys go and check out anything that DHE might be sharing. So I don't know, guys. I don't know what this other tier 6 is. I don't think any of us know. It's also not in the banner. It's not on the banner. So is the other tier 6 going to be a Mercy? Okay, I'm very curious to see about those avatar boards. I'm also very curious to see what rewards we're going to have in Coliseum. Okay, so we're going to leave that there. We're going to leave that there for now, because there is most obviously more questions than there are answers right now. Okay, let's leave it there. I'm going to check to make sure there's nothing else new. Okay, there's nothing else new. Okay, let's talk about two other things here. Let's talk about the Twitter thing just a tiny little bit right now. Yes, I have seen the Twitter things from the very beginning, the very first one, throughout the day, and how it all has evolved and unfolded and everything. It's very interesting, guys. It's very interesting. I am being very. I'm gonna approach the topic of the Twitter change and the communication change. I'm going to approach that topic from a very analytical perspective. So you guys, so we will see that. We will see that. I will talk about that later in another video where we're going to go through it, kind of like seeing where it's coming from. And more importantly, the reasons why I think it's happening. But we're going to talk about that. But you know what, guys? For everyone who has been messaging me and tweeting at me and everything, very interesting. It's very interesting. And the other thing I want to say is, no, I am not going to ask them if the token of appreciation was the other token. Maybe if they reach out, or maybe if we have a way of communicating with them in the future, it would be something of like saying, hey, by the way, do you know if that token of appreciation or token of thanks that you guys were talking about, was it supposed to be the 300 jewels we got? It might very well be still coming. I'm still giving them the benefit of the doubt in that sense. But regardless of that, I'm not going to come down on them. I'm not going to badger them. I'm not going to, especially right now, if it's a brand new thing and everyone is just jumping all over it, I'm not going to push something right now that is going to put them on the defensive. That's the basic thing. I don't know who's behind this. I don't know who this community manager is. I don't know who's covering things. I don't know who's interacting with us right now. So that's why we're just gonna wait and see what happens. Okay. The last thing I want to talk about right now is, so don't forget, guys, also, it is the last day of the month. We have just a few short hours right now until the completely end of the month. Definitely don't forget that you need to get working on Coliseum. I am done with Coliseum. I can actually still push quite a bit, and I could continue pushing even more if I were to level up the guilt in some of my medals and work on them a little more. I just don't. I'm tired. I'm tired of Coliseum, guys. I'm just tired of Coliseum. I'm tired of that grind right now. I hope to stay in top 1,000, and if I need to, I will push a little more later tonight to try and stay in top 1,000. But for now, it's not something that I'm like, really feeling that I have to get on. So I am just going to pull back a little bit. Don't forget, go collect those avatar boards. Definitely go collect those if you don't have them. And don't forget, being the last day of the month, we do have that whole hype happening tomorrow morning as well, or tonight, I guess, at midnight, where we're going to see what exactly does come out here. I do see you, dude. I'm making a video right now. I'll chat to you in a second, dude. Good to see you again. Good to see you again, man. Old school. Someone old school isn't here right now. But anyway, so am I going to survive this one? Second chance me? Yeah, wow. Okay, so moving on. The last thing I want to talk about is the Hades Cup right now. So if you did see before, I have been able to complete the Hades Cup. Now, you might be wondering to yourself and asking, if I complete it, why am I still doing it? Why am I still, on the grind here? And actually, I should have gone for that guy over there. It's basically because we've been trying a lot of different things out tonight. We've actually been having quite a bit of fun with this, actually. So it's really interesting. But the most important thing that I want to get across right now, the most important thing I want to communicate about this Hades Cup, and actually I wasn't even going to do it. I actually was generally not even going to push right now. Do I need to do that? No, I don't. I wasn't going to push. I wasn't going to push tonight because I had I finished it. I wasn't even going to try and finish it tonight. We were just going to focus on Coliseum. We were going to focus on other things. We were going to play a different game. Lois, yes. Sardonyx. But basically, some people started coming in. We started talking about it. So we just started trying different things. And the most important thing that I want to communicate with regards to this, with regards to the Hades Cup, is please, the most important thing that I have that we can gather from this is there is no one way of doing this. If you guys can tell, look what I'm using right now. Doesn't make sense, right? You know, where's my HPO? Why am I not using the 100 Acres metal? You know, what the 100 Acres trio? Why am I not using HPO? I'm using a friend HPO, yes. But the most important thing is that in this case, in something like this, in something like these events, the most important thing is not the metals you're going to have. Ooh, I think I just died. I think I might have just died. The most important thing is not going to be the metals that you have, but getting a hold of the concept that you want to use. For example, I am using the concept of buffing myself up with defense, using a defense boost metal, defense boost 2 actually in this case, I think. Yeah. Well, I have 2 defense boost 2. I have 2 defense boost 2s. Oh, I didn't even know I had defense boost 2s. Using defense boost 2s and focusing on single targets. Now, there's a ton of different setups out there, guys, and thank you so much for everyone who's been sharing them. Thank you so much for everyone who's been putting them in the chat and everything. I've been hearing some incredible setups, people saying, hey, guess what, I was able to accomplish it with this, and that's incredible, because that's the whole point, guys. There is so many ways to complete this whole challenge, because our metal pool, our album, is just so huge now, and there are going to be a dozen different ways that you can approach this challenge and take it on and complete it. So don't feel it's a setback if you're unable to complete it with, let's say someone says, use this setup, and you're like, well, I don't have that metal, or I don't have that trait on that metal, or I don't have that skill in that metal, because there is a multitude of different ways of completing this. For example, if you guys can see what I'm doing here, I'm done. I'm done. All I need to do is carry this to the very end and hope that those defense boosts trigger slightly, and we're good to go. Actually, I do want to see just how much this does. I want to see how much this does. Wow. Okay, that's actually pretty impressive. And actually, what I am noticing here is that I may start feeling the. I'm going to start feeling the grind of the. Yeah, I'm going to start feeling the SP grind. So see, that's something else to even think about. The fact that I didn't consider the fact that I'm going to start feeling the SP grind. So I should have been a little more careful with my SP4. But there are so many different ways to do this, and it is possible to do it, guys. So definitely, you know, share your different setups. Share your setups. Start conversations with people. There is a lot of different ways to be able to do this with a bunch of different setups. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. Let's check one more time to see if there's anything else. If anyone out there knows... Wow. Those are pretty cool avatar boards, actually. I'm really curious to see what the avatar bring. And actually, I do have quite a bit of jewels right now. Oh, that's the last thing I'm going to say right now. I am not going to chase Sephiroth EX. Yes, I am going to pull a couple of times. By a couple of times, I mean maybe once or twice. Maybe I'll do once or twice, like at midnight. We're just going to see what happens. You know, we're going to see if you know, maybe RNG is on my side. Who knows? But I honestly don't feel that chasing an EX medal during its initial banner, its introduction banner, it's not really a great thing, because if they don't have mercy, which I don't think Sephiroth EX is going to have mercy, we never know. But we're going to see. We're going to see. I mean, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen tonight? But if it's not mercy, if it's just the regular banner, I'll pull a couple of times just to see how RNG is for me there. We also need to see what's going to be in that pool too. But yeah, so you're not going to see me chase for Sephiroth, and I know a lot of people have said Sephiroth is the one to go for. I am not going to deny the fact that Sephiroth EX, and I've said this before, I'm not going to deny the fact that he is an amazingly powerful metal. Sephiroth EX is an incredible metal. With certain Keyblades that are coming up and that are going to be here, Sephiroth EX is just absolutely incredible. It is wonderful. It is incredible. It could do some amazing things in Keyblades and in the future. Okay, so I'm not denying that, guys. Okay, I'm not denying that. The problem that I have is that if it's not a if the rates are not very high in the pulls, or if it's not a mercy pull, then you could spend an untold amount of money trying to chase a medal that you might not ever get. And even if you do get it, chasing medals is never really a good thing, you know. So that's something that I want to put out there, and that's why you guys are not going to see me. You're not going to see me pull a like chase Sephiroth EX. Pull a couple of times, or maybe once, just to see what's going to happen, because apparently there's going to be avatar boards to spend money onto, and there is a slew of campaigns. So I wonder what a slew of campaigns is going to involve. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. The last thing we're going to look at, we're gonna you know, finish off looking at this very peaceful, very serene graphic here. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing that talk, guys. It's going to be interesting. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys at midnight when we're going to see exactly what's coming. It seems like there's a lot that there is being pushed out tonight. We're also going to see if there's going to be an update. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm both curious and okay, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. I'm hopeful. I'm genuinely hopeful. Because of the changes we've seen today on Twitter and the communication, I am actually hopeful, which hasn't happened in a while. Cautiously hopeful. Thank you very much for watching, guys. As always, I am DUJ2, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.